Good day, learners. It's me, Diana, and welcome to my YouTube channel. For today's video, we will going to tackle about these following topics. First, personal safety and threats. Second, computer threats and its fixing solutions. Third, cyberbullying and cybercrimes. Lastly, exploring the internet by researching and evaluating the web. These are under on Module 9, Digital or Cyber Literacy.
But before that, let me present to you the objectives. At the end of the video, learners will be able to identify the common computer threats and fixing solutions. Second, elucidate cyberbullying and cybercrimes. And then lastly, examine internet exploration.
Personal safety and threats. Personal safety means looking after yourself, and there are no set of rules, just guidelines. The fear of crime is far greater than the actual threat, and the chances of suffering an attack are small. It is important to have a safety plan by thinking ahead. You can reduce some of the risk. Just be aware of your surroundings and use your instincts. If you feel you are in danger, leave the situation as quickly as possible. The following are examples of personal safety and threats. First, cyberstalking is the use of the internet or other electronic means to stalk or harass an individual, group, or organization. It may include false accusation, defamation, slander, and libel. Cyberstalkers take advantage of the anonymity afforded by the internet to stalk or harass their victims, sometimes without being caught, punished, or even detected. Second, cyberbullying, use of electronic means with the intent to abuse, intimidate, or overpower an individual or group. It includes sending, posting, or sharing negative, harmful, false, or mean content about someone else. It can include sharing personal or private information about that person, which can cause embarrassment or humiliation. Some cyberbullying crosses the line into unlawful or criminal behavior. Third, online predation is the act of engage in an underage minor into an appropriate sexual relationship through the internet. However, online predators are individuals who commit child sexual abuse that begins or takes place on the internet. These may include child grooming, engage in sexual activities, unwanted exposures of materials and pictures, online harassment, threats to cause fear or embarrassment. Fourth, obscene or offensive content. Various websites on the internet contain material that make them offensive, distasteful, or explicit, which may offend not be of the user's liking. Obscenity narrows the category of pornography that violates contemporary community standards and has no serious literary, artistic, political, or scientific values. For adult at least, most pornography material of sexual nature that arouses many readers and viewers receives constitutional protection. The last but not the least, fifth, sextortion, is the use of webcams for flirting and cybersex. Why do people sextort? These are the reasons why people sextort. First, financial gain. Sometimes the blackmailer might use someone else's compromising images or messages to blackmail money or things of monetary value from them. Now, let's tackle about computer threats and its fixing solutions. Given the numerous ways a computer virus can spread, the following are ways on how to ensure that computer networks can be protected. First, install antivirus software. It ensures that reputable antivirus software is installed in all computers. This should include all servers, PCs, and laptops. And ensure that the antivirus software is up to date. Every day, new computer viruses are being released, and it is essential that businesses are protected from these viruses by keeping the antivirus software up to date. Third, employ a firewall to protect networks. As computer viruses can spread by means other than email, it is important that unwanted traffic is blocked from entering the network by using a firewall. Fourth, filter all email traffic. All incoming and outgoing email should be filtered for computer viruses. This filter should ideally be at the perimeter of the network to prevent computer viruses. Email with certain file attachment commonly used by computer viruses to spread themselves, such as docx, .com, and .csr files, should be prevented from entering the network. Fifth, educate all users to be careful of suspicious email. Ensure that all users know how to never open an attachment or to click on a link in an email they are not expecting. 6. Scan internet downloads. Ensure that all files downloaded from the internet are scanned for computer viruses before being used. 7. Don't run programs of unknown origin. It is important that you can use a trusted source for your software requirements. This is to ensure that all software installed can be accounted for and that its sources can be confirmed to be legitimate. 8. Implement a vulnerability management program. Most computer viruses and worms try to exploit bugs and vulnerabilities within the operating system and application that companies use. 9. Make regular backups of critical data. It is important to ensure that regular copies of important files are kept either on removable media, such as portable drives or tape, to ensure you have a trusted source of data in the event that the network is infected with a computer virus. 10. Develop an information security policy. The creation and publication of an information security policy is key to ensuring that information security receives the profile it requires in the organization and is the first critical step in securing the company's system and data. Next, monitor logs and system. Regular monitoring of networks and system logs can assist in the early identification of a computer virus infecting the network or other attacks by criminals. Then, develop an incident response plan. Knowing what to do when a computer virus enters the network or when you suffer a security breach is critical to minimize the damage they may cause, both to the business and also to customers and suppliers. Lastly, restrict end user access to system. Where possible, end users should not be given administrative privileges to their workstations. Now, let's discuss about cyberbullying and cybercrimes. What do you think is the difference between the two? Let's tackle first about cyberbullying. What is cyberbullying? Cyberbullying is a form of bullying or harassment using electronic form means usually minors in school setting and has become increasingly common, especially among teenagers. Cyberbullies may disclose victims' personal data on websites called doxing, impersonification, and create fake acts or comments on sites for the purpose of publishing material in their names. Using the internet through smartphone or other technology to harass, threaten, embarrass, or target another person. Here are types of cyberbullying. Internet trolling. A person who posts inflammatory, insincere, digressive, extraneous, or off-topic messages in an online community with the intent of provoking readers into displaying emotional responses or manipulating others' perception. It deliberately tries to offend, cause trouble, or directly attack people by posting derogatory comments on Facebook posts, blogs, under YouTube videos, on forums, and other types of social media. Next, cyberstalking is the use of internet or other electronic means to stalk or harass an individual, group, or organization, which I discussed a while ago. On the other hand, cybercrime is a crime that involves a computer and a network. The computer may have been used in the commission of a crime or it may be the target. Cybercrime may harm someone's security and financial health. Cybercriminals ranging from rogue individuals to organized crime groups to state-sponsored fractions use technology like phishing, social engineering, and all kinds of malware as part of their cyber attack. In this part, we will going to explore the internet. The internet is a vast network that connects computers all over the world. Through the internet, people can share information and communicate from anywhere with an internet connection. The internet provides a capability which is so powerful and general that it can be used for almost any purpose that depends on information. It is accessible by every individual who connects to one of its constituent network. It supports human communication via social media, electronic mail or email, chat rooms, news groups, and audio and video transmission. It allows people to work collaboratively at many different locations. It supports access to digital information by many applications, including the World Wide Web. The World Wide Web, usually called the web for short, it is a collection of different websites you can access through the internet. A website is made up of related text, images, and other resources. Websites can resemble other forms of media like newspaper articles or television programs, or they can be interactive in a way that's unique to computers. The purpose of a website can be almost anything: a newspaper platform, an advertisement, an online library, a forum for sharing images, or an educational site like what I am doing right now. In this part, we will be assessing credibility of a sources in a website. Finding sources for research is important, but using unreliable sources will hurt your credibility and make your arguments seem less powerful. It is important to be able to identify which sources are credible. This ability requires an understanding of depth, objectivity, currency, authority, and purpose. So, carefully evaluate the information searched online. Consider the credibility, trustworthiness, and reliability of the content before taking it. There are two types of websites. Informational usually strive to offer credible content to users, while commercial websites present inaccurate information in order to see something. Here are the checklists of credibility criteria. First, author, the source of the information. Who is the author or source or the publisher? Are the author's credential given? Is the author qualified to write on this topic? Second, date, the timeless of the information. When was the information published or posted? Has the information been revised or updated? Is the information current or out of date for your topic? Third, purpose, the reason that the information exists. What is the purpose of the information? Does the source wants to inform, to teach, to sell, or to persuade? Fourth, contact. Where does the information come from? Fifth, fact versus opinion. The reliability, truthfulness, and correctness of the content. Is the information supported by evidence? Has the information been reviewed? Can you verify any of the information in another source or by your own knowledge? Does the language or tone seem biased? 6. URL, or the Uniform Resource Locator, is the unique identifier used to locate a resource on the internet. It is also referred to as a web address. URLs consist of multiple parts including a protocol and domain name that tell a web browser how and when or where to retrieve a source. The domain name is an indicator of the sponsoring organization of a particular website. .gov or government. The purpose is generally to inform, to post public documents, and to present research findings or statistics. .edu or education. The purpose is typically to teach, inform, or present research. .org or organization. The purpose may be to inform or present research, but it is frequently to sway opinion or recruit support. .com or commercial. The purpose is usually to sell or promote a company, product, or service. Lastly, .net or network. The purpose is normally to provide services to organizations, both private and commercial, as well as to individuals. That would be all for today's discussion, and I hope you've learned something from this video.